It's not that the code is incorrect, it's that the code is not compatible with the shader code. The shader code and CPU side code need to use the same model. We've created some constants for the different rendering models. Fragment shader mapping modes. We have an invalid enumeration, unspecified, undershooting, overshooting, and percent. We don't have enough time to get into what those mean, but I will tell you that the current shader we're working on is undershooting. It's an undershooting model, but the clicking code that we've been working on anticipates that the fragment shader is actually written in this style here. We've created a list of fragment shader mapping modes for the different rendering pipelines. Most of them are unspecified. 0 is invalid because it's a 1-based array. And for number 5, we're using that undershooting mode. We are inside of the ArtGirl struct right here. So right here, the ArtGirl struct within the ArtGirl data section. Inside of the mouse master pixel x to discrete units x, aka canvas chord to world space chord, we need to get out the correct mapping enumeration. And if we are using percentage mapping, then the code we wrote previously is still good. It's still good, valid code if we are writing the shader in that style. We are going to add a little bit of extra balance checking code to be extra paranoid, and otherwise we have these other modes that are not implemented next, and the next thing we need to do is write some code in here to implement this mode that the shader number 5 is written in. Mouse master pixel y to discrete units y. It is the same exact idea, just the y-axis. We need to get the enumeration out. If we are using percentage mapping for the shader, then this math we wrote previously is still good. We'll add some extra bounds checking to be extra paranoid, and then we will fill this code out later. And the next thing we want to do is fill out the case for undershooting math. What we did previously, and then a whole boatload of footnotes, because it took me a while to think about this. And what we did in this video. You have been on this playlist. If you want me to go into more detail, you can go to this playlist here. You can get the source code here. You have been on video 148. Like and subscribe.